I've just been away from the channel too much, and I felt like it's just time to make the big comeback. It's hard for me to record videos, but I need to try to do them later at night. It's like 8 o'clock at night, so this is a good time to record, children are asleep, stuff like that. But, yeah. So, I've mostly just been working on work all this time during this whole pandemic thing. At least lately, before it was movies, now it's, I'm doing stuff. So, that's nice, but, just grabbing a bunch of movies here that I'm going to talk about in a minute, about what I'm going to do, in these upcoming videos. But yeah, oh yeah, I need, okay. So, I haven't been posting all that much. I got a review for Trolls World Tour coming up after this video, but, I've mostly been working on work. Turned in a couple assignments for history. Tomorrow is Easter at the time of recording this. This is Saturday? Yeah, it's Saturday, because tomorrow's Easter Sunday. And I completed 2 assignments for history. I got 2 more to do, and then I should have I have an assignment for science, a little bit of math. And then once all that's done, I'm pretty much done with homework, so I shouldn't have to worry about that. So, if there's not a video tomorrow, that's why. But I should be I'm going to try to post every single day from now on. And that's the plan here. And I don't know what I'm going to post, what I'm going to put in videos, what I'm going to do. But that's the intention, is to have a video every single day. But yeah. So let's talk about some of the things that I've watched that I haven't really talked about in videos because I've been away from the channel so much lately. Where's that here? So, I turn on All Dogs Go to Heaven, which is part of this MGM family collection. So I have like 5 more movies left in here. I should watch The Greatest Story Ever Told. Tomorrow's Easter, good day to do that. So definitely going to have to do that tomorrow because otherwise it's not worth watching, right? Because it's a movie about Easter, right? So let's get that done. But All Dogs Go to Heaven is not as good as I remember it. It's not a bad movie. Animation's absolutely gorgeous. But it's kind of a movie without really a story. It doesn't have a clear direction of where the movie wants to go. It's kind of clunky. It starts off as one type of movie, then it goes to another type of movie, and it's not that great of a movie. But yeah, that's kind of what I watched there. I don't really want to review it, but I still have All Dogs Go to Heaven 2 to watch. But I have Black Stallion, All Dogs Go to Heaven, Chitty Chitty Ching, Bang Bang, Fiddler on the Roof, and The Greatest Story Ever Told. So I need to watch those tomorrow. Or one of those, which is The Greatest Story Ever Told, of course. And, I watched series 2 through 3, and now I started 4 today. I'm going to watch at least the last 3 on the first disc of the series 4, but yeah, I'm really enjoying Doctor Who. Probably when I finish this, I'm going to start a Doctor Who vlog series talking about my thoughts on the series overall. I thought it was really, really good. I've mentioned this a couple times in videos. I've been watching Fish Hooks on Disney+. So when Disney Plus came out, there were shows I was looking for, and because I remembered them. And I hadn't really just been all that into... Disney Plus as of lately, because they're just not putting out as much, right? But I thought I should check out some more series now. So I'm watching, of course, Big Hero 6, because I think that just hit Disney Plus, the series, anyways. I've seen the movie enough times that I almost like never want to watch it again. Because what would happen is every time I went over to my grandparents for a while, I turned it on. Because I'd be like, look, you guys need to watch this. It's a great movie. Because they hadn't seen the movie. So I kept turning it on, and they were like, And they never watched the movie. And it was kind of sad, because it's like they would have loved the movie, but they just went to sit down and watch the darn movie, right? It's a great movie. That's what I said back then. But now it's like, I don't know. I don't really like Big Hero 6 that much. I can't even really rewatch it. I think it's I think it's a fine movie, but, you know, it's not that great as I remember it being. But it's a good movie for what it is, so. But the series is nice, though, at least for the first part of the first episode, which is what I watched. Because, like, it's 2 parts, so, yeah, I watched that. I enjoyed it for what it was. I can't necessarily say I loved it, though. Just a good movie. But, I mean, it's a good entry point. I think it's interesting. It's expanding upon the movie a little bit, and I like that. You know, I need to watch Kim Possible on Disney Plus at some point through the series, not the live-action movie. But the main show I was watching was Fish Hooks. Fish Hooks was the one I was waiting to hit Disney Plus. I don't know when exactly it did, but when it did, I'm watching it, and I remember watching this show so much. Kind of a stupid, weird show, but I like it a lot, and I was checking it out. I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna make my way through the whole series, and then do like kind of, does this thing still hold up as much as I remember it being? I kind of want to do that for Wizards of Waverly Place at some point. Watch all the episodes and all the movies and all that stuff. So yeah, that's what we're doing. So I'm gonna do some revisiting of movies and watch movies I've never seen, like I was doing before. And Jungle Book 2016, I got this in a Disney Movie Awards haul a long time ago. Never watched this movie since I've had it. I've seen it before. I've actually seen it many times. This is the only Disney live action remake I think is any good. I think this is actually not just a good movie. I think this is close to a great movie. And I don't usually say that for movies based on visual effects, but I think the story, the effects, and the voice acting is fantastic, and I love it. This movie a lot, but we'll see if it holds up the way I remember it being. Because it's been at least a couple years now. I got this at a 99-cent store when I went to go buy headphones. This is a BBC documentary. It's narrated by Daniel Craig. So we'll see how that turns out. You know, I watched Opportunity Knocks here. Good movie. Just, you know, not anything to write home about, but Roxanne was the other movie I bought with that movie, and I have not watched this yet, so I'm excited to see that again. Rudy! Still have not seen this movie. Aquaman on 4K. Still have not watched this. I need to sit down and watch the Aquaman. I mean, he's the Aquaman. Let me pull out my pink phone case and take a picture with this sexy 4K cover. I don't have a pink phone case. That is a reference to the movie, and you should watch the movie because it's incredibly fun, but it's not a good movie. And don't try to argue about it because it's not. I also bought this movie a while ago. I like G.I. Joe Retaliation, just have not watched it. Mamma Mia, still have not watched this either. Just got this at a 99-cent store haul. Ninja Turtles 3. I owe you guys a Ninja Turtles 3 review, okay? I watched the first 2. I gotta do another review. So we're gonna do that. And I got TNT to watch. So I got both of these to watch. Now, I've seen the first 2 Critters. I love the first 2 Critters, but I've never watched the last 2 because I've heard horrible things, and I started watching 3 at one point and just turned it off. And I'm going to revisit all these for you guys and do reviews because I didn't get to it in Halloween time. It's time to give you the reviews that you guys were owed. And so I'm giving it to you now. Critters is happening. I paid for this box set. I need to watch these. So this was like a $50, $60 box set. So I kind of need to watch these at some point. Rugrats Trilogy. Just got this at Walmart because, you know, I'm kind of running out of movies to watch here because at one point I had like 20. Then I did some cleaning out of my collection and went through all the stuff I'm not ever going to watch. And, you know, now I'm narrowing it down. But this is the stuff I'm going to watch. I know I am, so we're going to watch that. But, yeah, this is the Rugrats Trilogy. You know, it's got all 3 movies. I've seen all 3 movies. So it's nice to do some revisiting of these movies. So we'll definitely be doing that. 4K 2001: A Space Odyssey. I've seen 2001: A Space Odyssey at least 3 or 4 times. It gets better every time you watch it. And it's a great movie, but I've never actually watched this 4K. I've heard amazing things. I've seen parts of it because I've sat down and watched parts of it, but I've never actually like sat down. I watched the whole movie, so I definitely need to do that. And I saw this Happy Days set, which who knows when I'll get that done, but that's happening at some point. Of course, I got this Batman the animated series set for my birthday last year. This is back when like Endgame came out, so you know it's a great series. I just never actually sat down and watched all the episodes. But I think now is like a good time. I've watched quite a few of them. I've watched... I know, and I haven't seen all the movies either. Like, I'm on episode 18, Beware of the Grey Ghost. And so I need to watch that. And then I have like a couple more to discuss that. What's weird about this is they do not have season 4 because it's like a different, it's labeled as a different show, so they put it all in the set and they didn't give you season 4, and I didn't want to pay $120 for that big giant pop set that was like with the little pops, and it was like so freaking big you couldn't even put it on a shelf, and it was like $120. That was like $80. It was insane, and it was just like, that is not happening. No. It was like $120. It's like, great show, but not $120 worth. And then I've seen Firefly. This is just a great time to revisit it, talk about the show. I've always been intimidated to talk about this show because it's such a great show and it's very underrated. So if I was going to do a review, I need to do it justice. And with that, of course, I'm going to revisit Serenity, which I do not own in 4K. I didn't care about collecting 4K at the time, and I'm not going to rebuy it because the steelbook is nice and I like the steelbook. So, but yeah, here's Firefly. It's a great series, but I gotta tell you, this set is terrible. This pricing is not, but look at this. So this is kind of what it looks like. This is called a collector's edition. So it's pretty bad. So I'm going to pull out all the discs because they're going to slide out here, and I just don't want to deal with that. So you got Firefly, and the episodes are listed on the back with all their special features, which is nice and all, but like, you should have just gave us like a booklet in here. But so look at that. There's little glue that holds the disc in place, and so even when there was glue, let's give you disc 1 for example. This would be me. Like there's no way to do that without it like rubbing, getting fingerprints, something, right? Something wrong. And it's just nightmare, right? Well, every single one of these is like that. And the only one that hasn't come completely apart is number 3. And so, when I pull this out, there's a disc just like that. Just like that, just rattling around in there, and I'll have to pull this out, put it back in, and then as soon as I put it back, it immediately falls back down there, because you cannot do this, and the set is terrible. I believe there's like just a Walmart set that's like a normal Blu-ray, and I I didn't know it was like this. I thought it looked cool. So it's just like, let me grab this cool version of the series. I mean, why not? You know, it's 15 bucks. I could watch this whole show. You know what I mean? So I bought the set. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And it's a great show. Just really, really bad packaging. But yeah, there's 3 discs, and it's just bad quality. It's form over function pretty much, and it's purest definition. You know, all these sticky residue parts have come out. I mean, I'm sure I could put more back on, but the problem with putting more back on, it could come off again. And this should have been a case. It should have been a hard case. If you want to do some cool collector's edition, I understand that, but it should have been steelbook is what it should have been. And it should have been 25 bucks, and it should have come with Serenity. And it should have been the whole series in 4K. There was just no reason that it needed to be like this. I mean, this was for the 15th anniversary of the series. It was really stupid of whoever put this out to put it out like this. Just such low quality. And, yeah, I really hate it. And I'm forced to stick with this Blu-ray. I'm sure I could upgrade to the Walmart one, but I don't think they sell that one anymore. And so it's just like I'm stuck with this version, which is not good at all. But yeah, those are the movies I'm going to kind of be revisiting or rewatching and stuff while watching Fish Hooks and The Simpsons and different shows I'm watching right now and doing homework. So I've got a lot going on. I'm definitely going to be on I'm going to be on the channel, try to be on the channel as much as possible. But if there are days I'm not on the channel, it's not because I don't want to be. It's just I have a hard time making videos because it's just hard to record right now. But yeah, I finished 7 discs of Doctor Who, and I got 7 more here. So there's 3 episodes I need to watch on this disc. This disc has 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's 4 here, and then there's 2 here, and then you got a special for each disc, and then this one you have 3 specials, or 4 specials, but the rest of these are just 1 special each disc, which is interesting. Oh, this one's two specials, but they're like part 1 and part 2, so it doesn't. But you know, this is man, there's 3 specials, huh? Whatever. It's cool though. I'm gonna watch this all eventually, and I'm really excited to finish it because Doctor Who's a great series. At least this season is, because I haven't seen the rest of the series. I haven't seen anything else besides this because this is my first experience with the Doctor, and I like the Doctor very much. So yeah, cool series. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Like, share, subscribe, do all that, and you underestimate the power of the dark side. I'm sorry. Yes, I know I'm a little short to be a stormtrooper, but who cares? I look incredible. I look incredible. Yeah, baby. You want some of this. You want some of this. I kind of want the Vader one, but I've seen how that one, like, you put it on, and it's so overly complicated that I'm like, nah. And this is really just not for me to go around wearing. It's more of a display piece in my collection. So, you know, Vader one, though, I'd kind of want to wear more because it's just cool. I mean, it's Vader. We all love him. You see what happens? I'm sitting here talking about Doctor Who and all this stuff and the Critters, which, you know, PG-13 movies, right? And then all of a sudden I start playing with Star Wars toys, talking about how I'm going to wear a Darth Vader helmet. I'm such a child. But be your best child. I'm the best inner child I could ever be. Hey, I like the way you speak.